Hey, kings and queens, yes. Welcome back to StacStac World, yes. If you are new to this channel and you are chiming in for the very first time, please do not hesitate. Hit that subscribe button, yes. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. So every time I upload a video, you will be notified. And if you are already a subscriber, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to StacStac World. Yes, as you all can see, you see that I am smiling. I am all rejuvenated and all that good stuff. Yes, as many of you know, I have done the tummy tuck hernia removal. And I tell you, kings and queens, I am blessed and highly favored. Yes, I thank God, yes, that the worst is over. Yes, because I'm telling you, kings and queens, this surgery is surreal. It took me back 10 steps backwards. Yes, recovery and me being a slow healer was not working for me. But as you can see, I am doing splendid. Yes, I am doing splendid and I am so happy. I thought I would never get out of that wreckage, that storm. I thought I would never get out of that storm, I tell you. So I'm going to be discussing, kings and queens, about what I've been going through and share some insight of some things that you might want to consider contemplating on doing when you have your tummy tuck or hernia removed, okay? So let me tell you, like I said, it has been a rough journey. Yes, it has been truly been rough. It has truly been rough. Listen, I'm going to show you all my stomach. I'm going to keep it real, okay? So listen, I'm going to keep it real. I am going to keep it raw because you, my kings and queens, you all need to know the truth. Yes. So currently I am in my 6-week post-op. I thought this day would never come, and I am so excited. I'm going to show you my stomach. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and it's not all healed completely. I have my scars. I have my lumps and bumps. I have my my cuts and all that's good and all that stuff. So I'm going to definitely share it. But I need you all to keep in mind that I am still healing. I do have scars. I do have incisions that reopen, and my stomach, my body, internally and externally, is still going through the healing process. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So when I first initially did the surgery, right, I was so excited. I was so excited. I thought I was going to come out the surgery, and within 2 weeks, I thought I'll be back at work, but not me. It took me a long time to recover. It took me a long time to get where I'm at today. And I think what happened, I was looking at other women and hearing other stories that I thought my body would be able to bounce back like theirs. But I forgot that my body is different. I am a middle-aged woman, and my pain tolerance is different. So this is my story and this is my journey, right? So when I first came home from my surgery, of course you woozy, you're gonna sleep a lot and all of that stuff. But I'm telling you, kings and queens, I thank God I had support you are going to need support. And I thank God I had support. Let me tell you, kings and queens, I needed assistance. I needed assistance standing up. I needed assistance sitting down. I needed assistance using the restroom, showering. I needed assistance. And I'm telling you, kings and queens, please have somebody that is positive, that's in your corner, that's willing to help you go through your healing process. Because I'm telling you, I literally could not move around on my own. I needed help. And I thank God for James, and I thank God for Debbie. I thank God for Jeremiah. Man, my family was on it. They were helping me. They were supporting me. And the pain, I was in pain. I was in pain, kings and queens. I mean, my stomach was hurting. And I was taking medication, to try to suppress that pain. I didn't think I was going to be in so much pain, but I was. And I was popping them pills. I'm not even going to hold you all. I'm not telling no stories. I was popping my medication within the appropriate time and the hour. So don't get me wrong on that. So I was definitely doing the right thing as far as take my medication during the correct time frame. So so please take your medication, kings and queens. Please have somebody that's going to love on you, encourage you, motivate you, and support you. I'm telling you, Debbie, man, I'm telling you, she's my sister friend. And she was like, get up and walk, stretch your legs, move around. So, I thank God for her. Yes, because I couldn't do it alone. I could not do it alone. Kings and queens, when you want to have this type of surgery, I need you all to be mentally and physically prepared. I'm telling you, because it's like a roller coaster ride. I was having so many mixed emotions of, why did I do this? For what? Why at my age? What is my body going to look like? What if I don't like it? What if other people don't like it? What if I get scarring? You have all of these things racing through your head, so you have to definitely be mentally and physically prepared. You got to be you have to be physically prepared to go through the journey. You have to go through the healing journey, and you just cannot sit on your boom boom all day long. You have to move around because your body will stiffen up. Okay? So you have to be physically prepared, okay? You can't just have your surgery and just lounge on the sofa all day and not do anything. You have to get your body moving, yes. And like I said, mentally, you have to be prepared because you have all of these thoughts racing through your head. You get emotional. Let me tell you, kings and queens, it was one particular day I just cried and I cried. And I was like, why in the world am I crying like this? So I don't know if it was just the medication wearing off or it was my hormones. It's just in an uproar. But I'm telling you, I went through it. And I'm telling you, kings and queens, I had thoughts of regrets. I was contemplating of what my body was going to look like, if it was going to heal properly, was I going to have hanging skin, and I just had all types of thoughts going on. So like I said, please, I can't say it enough. Make sure that you are mentally prepared. Yes, make sure you are mentally prepared for this journey because it's real and it gets difficult. And another thing, let me tell you, kings and queens, I said, okay, after the surgery, I was like, I wasn't even really feeling hungry. I was not, but I know I needed to eat. But for whatever reason, because of the tightness and the fullness that I was feeling and the swelling, I could barely eat. I'm telling you, I could barely eat. I think at the most for a good 2 to 3 weeks, I'm telling you, I think I was able to drink maybe a half of a bottle, a half of a 16-ounce bottle of any liquid. So if I drank any liquid, I'm telling you, I was not able to eat any food because I would get so full and uncomfortable. And then I had to try to break it up. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to eat maybe 2 to 4 spoonfuls of full. And I'm telling you, kings and queens, I was so full and uncomfortable. Now, this is what happened to me. This is my journey. This may not happen to you, but I am telling you, I end up losing weight. I wasn't able to take in a lot of solids or liquids. So I had to make sure that I did my best with taking Pedialyte, okay? Pedialyte, and I also drank some Ensure. So be prepared. What I went through is a possibility you may also experience that as well. So yes, my eating habits has definitely changed drastically, and I'm still till this day I am not able to intake a lot of solids or liquids because I still have that quick fullness and the heaviness on my stomach. So yes, kings and queens, so be prepared for that as well. Yes. And I remember, kings and queens, and this may or may not happen to you, I remember coming home from surgery and I will communicate and I will get so exhausted from doing so. I was like, it took so much out of me to communicate. I mean, the shortness of breath, I was truly taken back. I literally didn't even want to talk. I had my cell phone was ringing and people was calling and texting, and I'm telling you, my body was so weak that I could barely lift my cell phone. I kid you not, I could barely lift my cell phone. I had no strength, and to be honest, I really truly didn't have no desire to communicate with anyone. And again, you got to remember, it took a whole lot out of me to breathe. It took a whole lot of me to breathe and talk. And again, when I talk, I get so exhausted. It seems like my stomach hurt. It was something. But I went through it and I got through it. Yes. So keep that in mind. Also, kings and queens, swallowing was very difficult for me as well. My body did swell as far as my stomach, and with me retaining a whole lot of fluid. Okay, so you know when you have surgery, everything goes down due to gravity. So I had to go through a lot of swelling. I had to go through a lot of fluid, and I ended up having to take fluid pills and potassium pills to get rid of that fluid. So yeah, so right now I can say that the fluid is slowly moving itself out of my body. So I thank goodness for that, because I'm telling you, kings and queens, fluid hurts. Fluid hurts a lot, and I mean, my legs and my feet were so big. I mean, they were huge. It was so full of fluid, I can barely walk. And then you know, fluid build up. It hurts. It's very painful. So I could barely bend my legs. I can barely climb up and down the stairs. I mean, I was in a lot of pain. So again, that's my experience. That may not happen to you. Okay, so just be prepared just in case. Some of those are your experience, and never forget, go to the doctor if you see anything that's wrong with your body that you don't think is going well. Make sure you pick up that phone. Make sure you visit that doctor as soon as possible. Yes, go to the doctor. So seek wise counsel, as as soon as possible, okay? Also, kings and queens, let me tell you, I told you I'm going to be honest. My cookie jar, okay? My little kit, my cookie jar from the surgery, it was so swollen. Oh my goodness, it was like a hard brick. That's my experience. Please comment below. Did you go through that where your your cookie jar was so swollen and it was hard as a brick? And I was like, whoa, what's going on down there? It was extremely hard. And I must say, I'm going to be honest, it has softened up drastically, but there's still some hardness there. And of course, within my tummy, that has gone down drastically as well. And I'm going to show you my tummy that's gone down drastically, but there's still hardness in the midsection and the lower abdominal area. That's why it's so imperative that you also get lymphatic massages. Yes. So as soon as your doctor say you can get lymphatic massages, go ahead and start that process. And it depending on your body, I would suggest maybe 3 to 10 visits, but again, it's up to you. Talk to your physician, and it's what you can afford, because it's expensive, kings and queens. It's expensive before surgery and after surgery. You have to pay the doctor, the anesthesiologist. You gotta purchase medication, you have to purchase fajas, and then after surgery, you still have to purchase more medication, more fajas, especially as you drop your weight, okay? So you'll be purchasing more fajas, you may go to have more lymphatic massages. And I'm telling you, kings and queens, these things are not cheap. They're very expensive. So kings and queens, when you're thinking about having this type of surgery, make sure that you're financially set to be able to handle the finances, okay? It is so important to make sure that your finances are straight, okay? Because at any time, any unforeseen situation can occur. It just can, okay? So another thing so listen, kings and queens, you see me smiling, and that's a good thing, because I'm healing and I'm able to move around, whereas I used to not be able to do so. But my walking speed has increased. I'm lying on my side as much as I can. I'm lying on my stomach as much as I can, and on my back. And I'm so excited, because I'm telling you, kings and queens, I set up in a sitting position, just like so. I was set up in a sitting position for a good 3.5 weeks. I'm telling you, because I was so uncomfortable and I couldn't lay down. So I am excited. But the only thing, if I can be honest, the only thing that I'm really struggling with right now is like, if I'm in a sitting position for a long time, or if I go to rest for a nap or overnight, when I get up, it feels like my skin is ripping apart, and it's a very uncomfortable, painful feeling. And I'm telling you, kings and queens, I can't wait to that feeling dissipate. I'm telling you. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it's because my skin is trying to heal, and the tissues and stuff are trying to formulate and get back together. I don't know, but I know it's an awful feeling. I do not like it, and I'll be glad when this passes. Listen, kings and queens, comment below if you've also felt this pain that I'm trying to describe. Again, it's like my skin is tearing apart, and what I have to do is, when I'm in a long sitting position, or when I lie to rest and I awake, I have to actually rub. I actually have to rub my sides. I have to rub my stomach area, and I also have to rub my back to get rid of that pain. And after I rub those areas for a couple of seconds or a minute, that pain actually subsides, and I'm able to move around like I desire to. So I believe, because it's not where it used to be. So kings and queens, this is a healing journey, and I am not completely healed internally or physically. I'm telling you. So I have to go through this process. So kings and queens, one would say, Stacy, well, do you regret doing the surgery? Would you do it all over again? I don't regret it. I don't regret doing the surgery, but would I do it all over again? If someone was to truly ask me that right now, I would say no. I will honestly say no. But ask me this same question within the next 3 to 6 months if I regret it or if I would do it again, okay? But right now, I'm telling you, it has been a tough journey for me. I am a slow healer. I am. And my pain tolerance is very extremely low. And I definitely went through mentally and physically. So again, if someone was to ask Stacy if I would do it again, if I have any regrets, my answer would be yes, no, for right about now. But ask me again, like I said, in another 3 to 6 months, and then maybe my answer would change. But if you ask me if I'm liking my results, I must say yes. I am. I just don't like the scars, okay? I don't like the scars that I'm seeing, but in due time, in due season, those scars will dissipate, so I'm actually treating my scars, Moderna and scar gel and things of that nature. So I'm actually treating my scars. So, all of those are all from surface wounds. So those scars will definitely heal. So yes. So let me tell you, so everything is not peaches and cream, right? So I had some complications. Okay, my navel ended up rupturing, and I was not a happy camper. My navel was actually looking very disgusting. So my doctor ended up having to suture it, and it's looking great now, and it's healing, and I'm excited. And also, my left side of my waist, a few stitches on that side as well came apart, I should say. And I thought that would never heal, but that's in the process of healing as well. So I am happy. My body is actually starting to contour itself, but I have to also keep in mind, as well as you kings and queens who have already done this procedure, tummy tuck, hernia, if you already have this procedure, you already know it takes your body 6 months to a year to heal internally and externally, and also for you to see the final awesome results that you're looking for as far as your body contouring. So make sure that you're wearing your faja as instructed by your doctor. Wear your faja, yes, because it also helps the body to contour. It is very uncomfortable, kings and queens. I'm telling you, I do not like my faja, but I must say I'm getting used to it. I end up getting a custom faja made. So when you talk to your physician, so I'm sure they will direct you to get a custom faja that fits your body type, as far as your torso and your curves and all of those things. So the faja that I'm actually wearing now, I am so happy. I'm much more comfortable. When I first got it, and I ordered this particular faja from Tributa. Hermosa also sells them as well. Not a custom one, but Tributa sells custom fajas. And I am much comfortable in it now. And I think what has happened is my body is not as bloated. It's not as tender and things of that nature. So now I'm able to tolerate wearing my faja more. So make sure you try to purchase more than one faja. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, these fajas are very expensive. You're talking about purchasing a good quality faja. You're talking about spending between $100 to $300, okay? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the type of faja you purchase. They have so many, whereas they may have a little flap in the nookie area. They may have a side zipper, and then they also may have a zipper in the cookie area, so that you'll be able to have easy access to the bathroom. So make sure you keep all of those things in mind. Yes. And for all of those who's contemplating on getting this surgery, make sure you contemplate well, pray about it. Seek wise counsel. Talk to those family members who you trust that will give you honest input. Okay, and make sure, please make sure your health is aligned. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's all worth it, because your health is most important. You don't want nothing happen to you on the operating table. So even before you do this procedure, the doctor is going to be asking you for your medical history. And don't get annoyed. They have to do that because they need to make sure that you're safe. So you'll go through your examination. They're going to have you to draw blood. And all of those things might be a nuisance, but at the end of the day, they're there to service you. And when you go under, they need to make sure you're going to be safe, okay? Your health and your life is most important. So please do not be dishonest, okay? Let the doctors know about your health. Be honest, because they need to know if they can treat you or if they cannot treat you, okay? So be honest. So I think that's it, kings and queens. You already know. If you have any comments, if you have any questions or comments, comment below. Yes, I am here to help. I am here to support. I am now a witness, okay? A living witness that a middle-aged woman can undergo surgery and come out looking good no matter the storm. Yes. So I know it's been long enough. Y'all ready to see my stomach? So listen, I'm gonna post a before picture, and I'm going to show you what I look like now, okay? All right, so hold on, be patient. So let me fix this so you all can see me. I have to make sure that the what I'm going to display is appropriate. Okay. All right, so I've taken off my little coat, and as you can see, what do y'all think? So this is my body here. I'm currently wearing my custom made faja. So as you can see, has contoured my shape and my curves. So that's the front. Okay, here's the side, and here's the back. Yeah, okay, I already know. You all want to say, y'all want to see my stomach. Y'all want to see my stomach. So hold on, I'm going to let y'all see my stomach. Hold tight. I'm going to let you all see my stomach. So give me a second. Okay, kings and queens, I know you're ready to see my stomach. And I'm going to go ahead and unfasten this faja. Now keep in mind, like I've already forewarned you all, I do have some scarring from the surgery, and again, all of this is surface. It will heal within time. Like I've said, I am using scar gel and scar remover and things of that nature to get those scars to dissipate, okay? So make sure everything is covered, nothing is showing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish unfastening my faja. So what you see now is you see a gauze here, and that's just to protect my skin. And I wish I would have done this before, because initially what happened was I had purchased a faja and it was too small, and it was digging in my skin, which left a scar right underneath my boobie. So I've been wearing this until that boobie healed in its entirety. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this down so you all can see what I'm working with. I'm gonna make sure that it's appropriate as well. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So as you all can see, again, this is from my old faja, Digging in My Skin. And if you look here, this is just some gauze taped to my stomach while my navel continues to heal. Huh? What do you guys think? Why it continues to heal. And I can actually move this. And the brown stuff that you see is actually scar removal tape. So that's what I'm wearing around my waist. So that's what that is. So I can actually take this off. Woo. Take this off here, just tape. And then I can allow my boo-boos to heal. Kings and queens, let me tell you something. It is okay to allow your boobies to heal. So take that faja off and allow your skin to breathe, okay? Don't forget you can do that, you know. The doctor will say, okay, I advise you to wear it 24/7 initially, but it's also okay. But get your physician's advice as well. It's also okay that you take that faja off and let your body heal, okay? And breathe, yes, and the sunlight, you know, the natural air. So, okay, which gives you a faster recovery, okay? Okay, so let me remove this. This is some strong tape. Kings and queens, while I'm removing this gauze tape, be careful. When you initially do your surgeries, you can actually rip your skin, okay? So be careful about that because your skin is very fragile, okay? And it's easily to rip and tear. So be careful of what you're using on your body, okay? That is very important. Okay. So here we go, kings and queens. So this is what I'm looking like. Yes. As you can see, you still see scars on my stomach, okay? That's from the surgery. And again, like I told you, I am using a scar gel and lightening cream and things of that nature so that the scars can dissipate. And if you look at the sides, I don't know if you can see it, but my sides are still kind of bruised, and eventually that will go away. And if you look on this side, this is the side where some of my sutures came apart. So I'm not going to remove that, but that's there and it's healing great. Yes. So I'm excited about that. And if you look at my body, as you can see, it's forming and it's contouring the way that I was hoping that it would do. So I'm excited about that. So yes, so this is my tummy. And I have gauze here in my navel, you know, so that I can keep it open. So the navel is healing lovely. I do have scar, but that will go away in time. And then right here below, this area here is flattening out very well. So I'm excited about that. It's still kind of hard here. Okay, but every day is softening. So I'm excited about that. So yes. So as you can see, this is after the surgery. I am 6 weeks post-op, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't enjoy the beginning process, but I'm excited because I'm seeing change. My body is healing every day. My body is contouring more every day. So I can't wait to see the ending results. Through this journey, even though it wasn't intentionally, I've lost weight. So, you know, I am excited. So, yeah. So, I didn't want to post a picture without my scar because I wanted it to be real. I wanted to keep it raw. I wanted you all to see that every time somebody has surgery, they don't always have this smooth, flat tummy that lack scars. So yeah, so I am one of those individuals who had stitches opened back up. My navel did rupture, and the doctor did had to restitch it. So I had all of this going on, so I wanted to be honest with you all, okay? You know, every story is different. Every person's body is different. And I ain't want to come on and pretend as if I had this surgery, even though it was great. I had this surgery, but I had no scars. No, these are my scars, and I am believing that they are going to go away eventually. Yes. So I am excited. So just what you see is what you get, and I am excited. This journey is going to be hard, and it's going to be marvelous all at the same time. So kings and queens, yes, if you have not already subscribed, like I said before, if you have not already subscribed to StacStac World, yes, subscribe. What you waiting for? Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yes, kings and queens, let's get excited, okay? Until the next video. Talk to you later.